Coach Hodson was 2 years old when Larry and Rebecca brought him in as a foster child and adopted him right down the road from here in Buffalo. His father is a huge reason why he loves basketball. However, he has never seen him coach in person before until now.
Both of these teams, Jimmy, use about half of a shot clock normally on possessions. This is late. It's Hadley, and he knocks it down. Javon Hadley brings down the shot clock to 10. Conwell slides it for Hadley. He will drive, drop it off. Zugaris had it blocked. McNeely wanted the catch and shoot, and he'll load it up and miss. It's a rebound for Brown. And here comes South Florida. Taken away. Pickpocketed by McNeely down the lane on the Euro, and it's 5-0 Louisville. Connected with the body.
Well, watch this. It's the defense by McNeely to get out, anticipate where the ball is going to be put on the deck.
Here is Omajafo, the Ontario native. We're just near the border as Pinion steps aside and knocks down a three for the tie.
Well, quick offense. You get it up quick.
Sananda Frew off the bench with a one-handed rebound for Louisville. That's punched away, and here comes a running of the Bulls. The layup good for Gavin Hightower, the freshman off the bench. This is going to be an unbelievably high-octane game. Frew down low, had it denied. Nelson was on his hip.
Yeah, Nelson can play.
Long rebound threes could be important in this game. Here's Frew down low to hammer it.
And that's the advantage. It's a lot of three-point shooting, but every now and then we'll get one of these pick and roll. Frew down the middle and take on two of those.
And taken by the Cardinals of Louisville.
And Frew is able to impact the game early with his height. Thinking of which, that's what I'm saying in transition.
A young man who switched to his left hand in 8th grade as a primary left-handed shooter now. Ball fake. Wally buries it. That's nasty.
Nice little head fake, but again, on balance, he's able.
Gets either Michigan State or North Dakota State in our second game. Enos against Kanai Roots, who got the block. This is a tough game early on. Roots for three.
But it's a tough game, but it plays into the hands of the Cardinals. He went side to side, east to west, and then the gap. Omajafu was open. He just overshot that shot, and there's the passing. That's excellent defensive rotation. You cut down the driving lane, and you get back on the kick out to contest.
Oh, Khalifa string music.
Hey, not just a passer, but the ability to step out.
Bone dry offensively. Pinion to Nelson on the back pedal, and finally the Bulls are on the board. That's their first made shot. Third chance for Louisville. Yet another offensive rebound for the Cardinals. Rogers got it outside, and McNeely just off the bench with 2 fouls.
Made him pay.
Out of Poca, West Virginia, McNeely, Pinion with a little shoulder dip in for 2.
In last game against Miami, he actually got elbowed in the head. He received staples, re-entered the game, and he injured his shoulder in the same game as he sinks another one.
On the 3 for Nelson.
That little zone defense employed that time by Kelsey, but
what hands there by Jones to the rim for a memory.
Settling in, defense first. Defense can create some offense. So Jones says, yes, I'll take it. Half to cut this lead below double figures and feel pretty good about yourself going into that halftime.
But this is exactly what Brian Hodson said to Allie. Here we go again. Nelson hammers it.
Not the case. So far, that's a tough telegraph pass.
Great read by Nelson. It's his own personal dunk contest in Buffalo.
The ball above the break, above the three-point line. You got to be sure. If you float it out there, it's easy to tip.
The vision was not high level there as Woolley off the spin, had to kick it out. Zugaris got it to the wing, and he knew that was short. Off the shot for Conwell, but the tip goes down. We're playing volleyball now. Zugaris for Louisville, and he's intended to ride that for Hadley. Ball pressure really heating up. Oh, what a cut. Hadley's open. Rogers found him.
And the pass was pinpoint.
Brown to drop off. And Hightower acrobatic for 2 and a foul.
It's a physical game.
Yeah, it is. Pinion ends up on the ground, and Zugaris takes the boulevard for 2.
Zugaris able to benefit off that big screen.
Pinion zips it for Nelson, and he's not going to waste any time attacking the rim.
You liking it? Then in the pick and roll, finding half court, and Nelson has found the sweet spot when they run that. When they have run that play. Speaking of which,
Conwell in a slow trot to the rim. That was easy early in this half, by the way. As Nelson's got it here, he's defended closely by Zougaris, who then meets the baseline drive, and somehow C.J. Brown just zips that off the window. Halfway through the shot clock, 11 in the first half for McNeely. It's a turnover. Pinion the intercept. Here's Brown diving down the lane. C.J. Brown renewed energy after a scoreless first half
for the Bulls,
who had a stretch of 4 for 24 to open this game. They've gotten hot since then, in part because of him. Conwell, the lean in. That's a tough move for Hadley. Louisville on the flip trip, right down the lane. That won't go. Follow is there for Sananda Frew. Was that worth the side look?
No, but that's okay. I like fun facts.
Conwell! Oh, that's a fun three.
It is, and right now, more Conwell, you give me room, I'll take all three of them. On that three-point shot.
Pinion trailed beautifully by McNeely. It's knocked away.
And now he doesn't get back, okay?
And Hadley to the rim. Has two. It's a Louisville lead of 16.
What were the emotions like knowing that Brian made it to this big stage with the whole world watching?
I want to tell you, that is a thrilling thing for us. And he actually left our house to be a coach on a volunteer position with a very broken down used car.
So many young adults as well. What do you hope that he instills in his players that you try to instill in him?
The value of faith, hard work.
That passion fuels a lot, but him giving back just says a lot about who he is and how he was raised.
There's Wes Enos for two. Yeah, he was 2 years old when they took him in, and this is a magical day. Again, even though the scoreboard does not suggest the best result for South Florida. In the open floor, in the half court, whatever it might be, as Frew will lead this break. On the kick, Hadley. One more to McNeely. Hey, got it.
Not there. Again, a lot of time left in this game. We're not counting the Bulls out. The only way they're going to get back in this game is to score quickly like that.
How about that?
And to get stops. They're utilizing their size to contest shots at the rim. That's just classic Pat Kelsey.
Oh, what a closeout by Frew. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I'm a Blue Jackets fan.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, how about that?
All right. And that's a pickpocket. Here comes Enos. Open floor. Got it to Pinion. He'll swoop in for two. McNeely again. A rainbow that missed. Offensive rebound for Roots. He digs out some real estate, kicks it out, extra to McNeely. Side step, bullseye.
Money.
But McNeely, you better trail that guy and lock him up. He's smoking hot with 20.
But he understands angles and how to beat his defensive opponent.
Pinion splashes it down and ends up on his backside. There's going to be a run. It's almost got to be now for South Florida as Pinion drops it off. Nelson flying in, and that goes down, and a foul.
Well, if they're within your structure of your offense, you better believe you take it, but you can't give up this, too.
Oh, McNeely, what a touch pass to Zougaris.
They're accustomed to doing that. Now, are you getting your shots under duress, or they open?
This one is under duress, and it's worth two.
But that middle pick and roll has been working very effectively, in particular late in the first. They steal.
Pinion, the rim run.
Energy off this double team. Pinion. Oh, I'm just not a shooter, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my house. On both ends of the court. This zone has done that as well. Beautiful.
Oh, what a look downstairs to Frew. Hightower scrambles back against Frew. Here's Pinion on Conwell. Off the crossover. Pinion rings it out. Follow good for Nelson. It's an 11-point game again.
Dribble penetration.
Louisville has seen the pressure against it ratchet up. Here's the drive. Conwell closed off. McNeely doesn't care. He's got another. What an assassin.
Well, as he should. When you have a stroke like this, you're supposed to. But look, the dribble penetration, you collapse the defense. McNeely comes back into the sight line.
Hadley on the attack. Rip it to the far corner. Conwell, little show and go. Hop in the lane. Step through. That's denied. And picked back up by Louisville and Rogers, who whistled it wide. Tournament for the first time since 2012. Trying to launch a comeback. Hightower down the lane. Hits the deck and scores.
Well, that's just played by Hightower. Now, the beauty about this is because it was a deflection, Hadley can't move to 10 or less with a 3.
Pinion wants it. Pinion got it. It's a 9-point game. It's a game transferred to Arkansas State, hooked up with Brian Hodgson, and has really mmade himself into something. Breakaway Nelson. He's denied by the rim. The follow for Pinion, and he's collapsed on. We'll get a tie-up. Conwell starts his move. Steps back, didn't take it. 2 to shoot. Why not dunk it? Through, hammers it home.
On the high side, too easy. That pass to the baseline side, Fruit doing the rest, but
from Louisville. Pinion couldn't unhook from McNeely. He's right on his hip. Pinion step through. Window, yes.
Nice Euro step.
Hightower at the controls. Pinion off the curl. He's hit 4 threes. He'll drive this time and push it up with the right hand score.
That's just smart basketball if they want to continue to advance, you know, here in the tournament.
Enos hit ahead. Pinion chucks it up and knocks it down. Not over yet. 5.2. Down to 3 seconds. Pinion into the front court. He'll heave it. He'll miss it. And Louisville, for the first time in 9 years, wins an NCAA tournament game. Pat Kelsey gets his first NCAA tournament win.